Hello. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Top of the morning to you. And happy St. Joseph's Day on Thursday, March 19th. My name is Gloria J. York, Master Tarot Reader for over 25 years and spiritual channeler since birth. Also, best-selling author of the #1 bestseller, Medical Manslaughter. Will your doctor cause your death? It's available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Read it because it will save your life. It's gotten 5-star reviews, so we're real happy with it. The read today is going to be a general read for the signs. But Spirit has assured me that there is a message in here that will be for everyone who's watching. So even though there's over 1,000 viewers, there will be a message that will be directed directly towards you. So watch it and look for your message. The read today is for the sign of Aquarius. Now, though this is March 15th, Spirit is telling me that this read is going to flow all the way into June. So what you're hearing here will occur all the way up until June. So let's take a look. Aquarius, your initial card is the World. And so whatever you have been doing in your life, you are being applauded. Whether you're at work or whether you're retired, those that love you and that are around you, or who are working for you, applaud you. They liked you, and they do like you. And so you are going to be receiving many compliments and accolades. And so prepare yourself for that, because I see that there is a change that's going to be coming. And the card that is accenting your initial card is the card of strength. And so Aquarius, you're going to be called to dig down deep inside of yourself and find the strength that you have, that we all have, way down deep within. And we don't even know that we possess it until something comes up and we're called upon to use it. You're going to be defending yourself and your position and your thoughts and your words and what you want to implement. And many times you're going to find yourself standing alone. But you will survive. You will proceed with confidence because you know that what you're saying is true. And so that is a little different tone than you normally are used to, because in these recent days, there's many times that you might want to turn around and walk away from someone or something that has served its purpose. Something that no longer fits within your life. It may be a situation or it may be a person. And you have been given this recent thought here that you're going to walk away. And within the distant past, you have had various victories and compliments. And that goes in tune with you in your present position of the world. You're used to people applauding you and saying, great job, because you are very detail-oriented and you're very dedicated. And when you're doing a job, you do it very well. But like I say, more recently, there is something that isn't exactly gelling, and you are thinking of turning and walking away. Now, your destiny card is the Hermit, and that flows right in line with what I see is coming up in the future here for you. Spirit is saying, very shortly, you will be going within. You will be spending more time with yourself. Now, we all know that the coronavirus is out there, and it is a pandemic. We know that. And there is the possibility of a quarantine. And yes, that is going to occur. Already, government is asking us to spend more time with ourselves, more time by ourselves, alone, in our homes. And this is a beautiful opportunity to spend time and talk to your Creator. When was the last time you took time to sit down by yourself, one-on-one, and really, really talk to God? Yeah, you go to church, you open the book, you read prayers that you've been reading maybe for 20 years or longer. And these are prayers that someone has written, and you say them over and over and over again while your mind is drifting onto other thoughts. But Spirit is saying now, with you being at home and you being in a hermit mode, this is your time to talk directly to your Creator. Tell Him your hopes and your fears, your likes and your dislikes. Ask Him questions, and He will enlighten you. As we come more into the future cards, I see here that you're tired. You're tired from all of your efforts and your work, and you want to rest on your laurels. And you are making money, and you need to make money. You need to have money coming in. You do. So you have not reached the masterhood of your craft, and there isn't time right now for you to rest on your laurels. And if you are retired, then Spirit is saying you have to watch your pennies and your dollars. You have to spend wisely. Don't be frivolous. You can't say yes to every social event that is offered to you. Now, in something that you fear, it shows here that you might be fearing that a young person will be coming to you, and they're going to be talking about the need for money or the need for other resources. And they may even talk to some of you about a job. And you would be reporting to someone younger than you. So Spirit is saying, if that's the case, make sure that you get all of the job description in writing. Because many times the young one who is giving you the message, offering you the job, is not telling you everything. And if you accept, once you get in the job, it was, but you didn't say I would be doing this. You didn't say I would be doing other activities, wearing 10 hats. And so make sure you get those job descriptions in writing. It's the best way. Surrounding your friends and your family, your neighbors and your colleagues, the card of 10 of Rods has come up, and that is you carrying a heavy burden. You carrying a burden for the family. You carrying a lot of the work at work. You trying to do 10 things at once. And it's time, Spirit is saying, for you to put the burden down and let someone else carry their load. Because, see, not everyone that's around you is carrying their load. They're all depending on you doing it because you have been doing it. So now is a new awakening for them. Tell them you're not going to do everything. They need to pitch in. Have written down already the responsibilities you want them to assume, and let them assume them. Because as I see what's coming up, You have been very emotional. And you will continue to be emotional over these next few months. There's some secrets being hidden from you. Some things that people haven't told you. And maybe some things you haven't told other people. So there are things that you're keeping under wraps, or someone is keeping under wraps and not telling you. But you also have been and will be quite emotional over these next few months. Now, as a final outcome here, I see in regards to your health, you need to rest. If you haven't had a checkup lately, you need to get a checkup. You've been doing a lot. You've been running around. You've been being a lot of things to a lot of people, and Spirit is saying you need to take care of yourself. And the best thing you can do is to rest and get your health, excuse me, and get your health in line. And so keep that in mind. And like I said, if you haven't had a checkup, then this is a real good time to go and get one. And if they come out with the quarantine of 2 weeks to a month, where you will be at home and be by yourself, again, welcome that, because that's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time to get to know yourself. Again, you could talk out loud to yourself. And your archangel, guardian angel, your guides from the spirit world, which would mean your deceased relatives and friends, they're always watching over you. And they will answer you and help you figure out things that are bothering you or that you're questioning. How? Those answers will come into your mind. And that is just a small example of what channeling is really like. Myself, when I've been hearing channeling, like I say, since I was a little girl, my first recollection of it was when I was 5 years old and I was roller skating. And I got the message loud and clear that my grandmother was going to pass. And as a little girl, I stopped, and of course, I didn't know why I was hearing that voice. And afterwards, I told my mother, you know, Grandma is going to die. And my mother, looking down at a 5-year-old, said, oh, no, honey, she's fine. Grandma's fine. Don't worry. Well, about a week or so later, Grandma did pass. Now, I didn't know that was called channeling, but those kind of messages kept continuing all throughout my life. And now they're just as strong. Whether it's a relative that passed or a friend that passed or, quite frankly, people I don't even know. But people that I do know ask if their mom or their dad or their uncle or their child, someone who passed, has a message for them. Or could you ask them this or ask them that? And I do. And I'm thankful to say that so far they've all answered. Some answer right away. Some take 3 or 4 days. So whatever it takes, the person is always glad to hear that that spirit is still watching over them. And that's the way it is with you. You're deceased. You may not see them. But I assure you, they are not gone. I hope you've enjoyed this read today, and if you have, please click like, share it with your friends and family, and do subscribe so that you get messages whenever I do post. And as you can see, you never know when I'm going to show up. Also, now that I'm having the Pot of Gold contest, scroll all the way down. And in comments, please put your name and your email address. And one lucky winner will have a free tarot reading, 35-minute read with myself. Thank you so much, and God bless you. And before I go, I do want to read a St. Patrick's prayer. This prayer will be for all of us, and we sure could use some prayer in today's day and age, can't we? An Irish blessing. May the power of God uphold you, His wisdom guide you, His hand guard you, His path lie before you, and His shield protect you. And as you journey today and throughout life, God bless you. Thank you.